Hey, imagine playing a game where you learn new tricks every time you win or lose. That's what reinforcement learning is like. Sounds fun, right? Picture this. You have a pet robot. Every time it does something cool, like a trick, you give it a treat. That's how it learns. Now, think about your favorite video game. You score points and level up, right? Reinforcement learning works just like that. Imagine teaching your pet to do a new trick. You give it a treat for good behavior. It learns by getting rewards. That's reinforcement learning. Think of a maze. You guide a mouse with cheese. Each step gets it closer to the goal. The cheese is the reward, just like in reinforcement learning. Picture a robot learning to walk. Every step gets a cheer or a high five. It gets better with practice. Exciting, right? Imagine playing a board game. Each move teaches you a new strategy. You get better and better. That's how reinforcement learning works. Think about a treasure hunt. Every clue leads to a prize. The more you find, the better you get at hunting. That's reinforcement learning for you. Imagine you're on a quest. Each completed task gives you points. More points mean you're doing great. That's reinforcement learning. Think of a sports game. You practice, win, and get medals. The more you play, the better you get. Just like reinforcement learning. Picture a race car. Each lap you improve your time, faster and faster with each try. That's how reinforcement learning helps. Imagine you're baking cookies. Each batch gets tastier with practice. Yum! That's reinforcement learning in action. Think about solving puzzles. Each solved piece gives you a hint for the next. You get smarter every time. That's reinforcement learning. Picture a superhero training. Each mission makes them stronger. They learn from every challenge. That's reinforcement learning. Imagine a tree growing. Each branch reaches for the sun. The more it grows, the stronger it gets. That's reinforcement learning. Think of a musical instrument. Each note you play makes you better. Practice turns into beautiful music. That's reinforcement learning. Imagine a painter. Each stroke teaches a new technique. The artwork improves with each try. That's how reinforcement learning works. Think about building with blocks. Each block makes your tower taller. You learn the best way to stack them. That's reinforcement learning. Picture a scientist experimenting. Each test gives new results. Discoveries make them smarter. That's reinforcement learning. Imagine a gardener. Each plant you care for grows healthier. You learn the best way to nurture them. That's reinforcement learning. Think of a storybook. Each page reveals more adventure. The story gets better with every turn. That's reinforcement learning. Picture a dance routine. Each step you practice gets smoother. Your moves become amazing. That's reinforcement learning. Imagine a space mission. Each discovery makes you a better astronaut. You learn from every star. That's reinforcement learning. Think about fishing. Each cast teaches you more. You get better at catching fish. That's reinforcement learning. Picture a chef cooking. Each recipe gets tastier with practice. Delicious meals every time. That's reinforcement learning. Imagine a bike ride. Each pedal makes you faster. You zoom past everyone. That's reinforcement learning. Think about a jigsaw puzzle. Each piece you fit teaches you the picture. Your skills improve with each fit. That's reinforcement learning. Picture a magician. Each trick you learn amazes everyone. Your magic gets better with practice. That's reinforcement learning. Imagine a pilot flying. Each flight makes you more skilled. You soar higher and higher. That's reinforcement learning. Think about playing chess. Each move you make teaches you strategy. You become a chess master. That's reinforcement learning.